All right, guys. So it is the next day after the final clear coat sitting for the full 24 hours plus. I got my bowl of water. I got my sandpaper uh, and a sanding stick to go ahead and get in between these in between the windows and the chrome trimmings. Um, and we are using a 1500 grit and a 2000 grit. For if you had any questions what I'm going to be using, that's what I'm going to be using. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and start this time lapse so you guys aren't sitting here and waiting too long. And then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys an in between the 1500 grit and then the 2000. Alrighty guys, this is it after the 1500 grit. As you can see, it's more dull, more flat. In some areas, like you'll see like the edging where it's kind of hard to get to. It's a little bit more glossier, but it's all right. It's no big deal, you know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the 2000 grit right now, and then I'll go ahead and time lapse that, and then I'll get back to you guys here in a bit. And there it is after 2000 grit, nice and smooth. Unfortunately, we did have an error, but I'm gonna see if I could work with it. I might have to mask off a whole little area, but it's not too bad considering I'm gonna be doing some patterns. See if I can get it for you guys here on camera. Right there, it chipped, but pretty sure you won't notice it as long as I don't point it out much. But we're gonna try and go ahead and fix that as much as possible. Other than that, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start getting some tape, cutting some nice strips, and getting started on some patterns. And stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and get started here soon. Alright guys, here it is. After the time lapse, I cut them about 2 centimeters wide each strip. Each strip is about 8 inches, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut them down the middle and make them about 4 inches because don't need too big of strips for the most part because the roof isn't that big, minus the sunroof, so it's not gonna take too much. But yeah, there it is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start laying out my patterns right now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and time lapse that too. Here we go. All right guys, so I went ahead and did a little bit more work, a little bit off camera yesterday, but I did start the pattern work, and this is the progress so far that I got off camera. This is what we're working with here. This is my center line. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do something with that center line also. Yeah, I've been thinking about it lately. But yeah, here's the progress. I gotta press down on the tape a little bit more when we're getting ready to spray. But yep, this is the progress so far. I think I didn't stop and wrap everything up until maybe 11 o'clock at night is when I stopped. But yeah, this is the progress, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera down and set it up and put you guys back at that right angle. Alrighty, here it is. She's all finished up now. I was debating on putting more patterns, but I was like, yeah, for my first round, maybe not. So we're gonna do something nice and clean, basic, somewhat basic. And I do have a few water slides with my own logo that I'm gonna be stamping each car that I build with my own logo. So basically, it's basically my way of signing my own work. And then I'll be clear coating right over that once all the paint's said and done. And that's it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mask off the bottom again. Get ready for these patterns to be painted individually. Stay tuned. Alright, here it is. Now we're getting ready to go ahead and spray our first coat of color. If you're curious, translucent pink. That's what we're going with for our first coat. And I'll get back to you guys once I'm done spraying this.